Who have the best mother-in-law in the whole wide world? Me. So who remembers this bag we bought the last time that was 50 something thousand Nigeria, which will now almost 200k giving us this. Hi faves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing you how I may prep, how I preserve my food. Like you saw in the first clip, my mother-in-law sent 2 bags of food stuff for us. As you all know, Lagos is very expensive. It's one of the expensive city in Nigeria, and you know now that the naira is depreciating, there is a daily price hike in food and other things in the country. Almost everyone in the country is suffering and smiling except the children of God like me. Some of us do not want our family to lack food. Things are unstable in the country. I have sourced for other means to make sure we always have food and we do not lack. And one of those means is buying food stuff in bulk time around again. As you all remember, last year got a bag of food stuff from Delta State for 50 something thousand naira. This year it was almost 200,000 naira, but it gave us 1 bag and the other bag I was showing you was filled with fishes. So if you love this video, if it's something you want to continue watching, make sure to watch to the end to see how I preserved food stuff. Hi guys. Guys, I woke up with this thing should focus now. I woke up with bad stomach pain, and it was one junior staff that woke me up. My eyes is peppering me. I want to sleep more because I slept this morning. Slept by after 7, and by 9 this person was just calling me, and the time is after 11 now. But anyhow, these are the packages that came from Jumia. I think after unboxing these packages, I will wait for lights to come. Guys, any noise you hear, take it like that though. I can't be fixing microphone now, or let me fix my microphone. I was supposed to go somewhere with my husband, but he was waiting for me to wake up before he leaves. Why, as I woke up like this, I could not follow him anywhere. I told him to go by himself, or I cannot come and die. A sponge, and then another thing, and maybe my husband's sponge. Like, so this is when I go for my husband. This should be enough for him. The 2 compartments here, 3 here. Wow, it has another 2 here, and this place is just um. Got this one for my visitors' bathroom. Yeah, for my visitors spinning. Like, are you guys seeing this thing that's happening to my feet every day? And I'll not use as wedding. I've been waiting since like forever to own. At this point, the palm nut has spent 3 days in the kitchen without me pounding it because I've been busy. Today is actually a lazy day for me, but I have to pound this palm nut as it's already changing its color. Those 3 days I left the palm nut, all I just did was poured it into a pot, poured water, and I kept on warming it. I will also be teaching you guys how I make my lazy beans. On the days I feel lazy, this is how I make my beans. So I already boiled my water, turned my washed beans into the water. I allow my washed beans to boil, and I put the spoon inside. After that, I put my onion. At this point, I'd forgotten that I have not washed the first water out of the beans. When I remembered, I had to turn that water into the pot, then rinse the first water off, put onion again. After that, I put a fresh water inside the pot, poured the washed boiled beans inside this water, covered it, still added my spoon, And at this point, these beans did not even stay long on fire before it got soft. I was so happy. It didn't waste time at all. It really knew that I was so lazy this particular day. After that, I added my salt, I added my seasoning, and if you know me, I always layer my crayfish in my food. As I put this now, I put crayfish in when it gets done a bit, I put another crayfish. When it's getting done finally, I'm going to put another crayfish. I wanted it to have this local taste, so I stuck to this my very old fry pan that is already falling apart. I kept my palm oil in it. After bleaching, I kept my grounded pepper and onion in it. Then I put this shrimp big size fish. This is my beans boiling on the other side. After that, I just wanted to check if the beans is soft yet. After confirming it, and I made sure the water in these beans remain little, not too much, not too dry. Then I checked the other frying pan that is falling apart already for what's going on. I just wanted to see what's going on. Yeah, everything here came together. So I added seasoning again, just little. Oh no, I'll put crayfish. Then I added this my fish seasoning, which gives my food this very nice taste. Then I brought out my fish, like you guys saw. I peeled the back, and this is what it gave to me. I love this fish so much. It's called lady fish, and I think it's found in only Delta State. If you know where else one can get this fish, let me know because I have not seen it in. So I just broke the fish side this fried pepper. Then after that, I just turned it together. Then I turned the mixture inside the beans. Guys, let me tell you something. Cookery, call me cookery because I am too much. After that, I just look at the color of this food. It looks so fine. Then I just mixed it together. Mixing it together, it gave me tasted so nice. My husband was so happy and was just like, this food is nice, food is nice, which gladdens my heart because love when the absolute love of my life enjoys my meal. You guys see, it's not too dried, it's not too watery. And I just brought out my already sliced plantain in the fridge. I also may prep my plantain. I'm going to tell you how I do it later in the video. Fried my plantain and I stirred it. It almost got burnt, but I no good for am. And yeah, that was how lazy. I was so lazy this day, but I thank God the food came out nice. Look at the end result, so beautiful. So as we were eating, I was boiling the palm nuts. Not boiling, I boiled it for a while. Then we started pounding them in batches. Then after that, I kept half. So then we shared the palm nuts into three big pots. The first batch, when you are making your palm nuts, you make sure that wash all the oil out of the palm oil. All the palm nut essence has to go into the bowl, and this is how you wash it. Water, rinse the shaft, pour water, rinse the shaft, and just make sure all the nut essence goes into that bowl there. So I did this for the three big pots, as you all can see. We did it once because I just wanted all the essence, and I do not want to repeat this process again because it's actually a long work, stressful, and everywhere will just be messy doing this work. And you know, I do this in my kitchen to just do it once and for all. So that was the first pot. This is the second pot, and I think you'd also see the third pot. This is the shaft that came out from two pots. At this point, all the three pots had already finished boiling, like the palm nut essence in the three pots had already finished boiling. So I just compiled them into this big pot, and that is what gave to us. Then I also got fish from the market. I thought to cook part of the banga. So guys, after the pot, that is the combination of the three pots in this pot, after everything finished boiling, I start removing the palm oil, the main palm oil from the top of the banga. As you can see, I'd already removed the excess oil. This is the result. This is what's giving me. And guys, make sure during this process, before you start boiling, make sure you filter your palm nut very well because of so the oil I removed from the top. This is it in this plastic. I want to try for the first time if it can fry something, or I can use this particular oil to make another soup. So this is the one I preserve. For I always preserve it in a Ziploc bag, then just defrost and cook. But I feel like I am losing a lot this time around. I decided to put it in two plastic refrigerator plastic bowl. That is me arranging all my stuff. This is how I preserve my snail. After boiling it with seasoning, I put it in a ziploc, put it in the freezer. My pomo, that is my stew. And for my catfish, the exact way I buy it from the market, after they remove all the messy things inside, I put it inside the freezer like that. And for my plantain, my mother-in-law sent us a bunch of plantain. I just sliced everything and put them in the ziploc and just put it in the freezer. So anytime I want to fry, I bring them out. Then I started cooking my nut soup, which is called banga in Nigeria, or ofe, and at this point it was already boiling. I just boiled it to make sure it's very thick. After it got thick, I started putting my fish. I kept the wood. It has a wood that is banga stick, that is it inside. I put my snail, I put my pomom, I added my seasoning, and I added my banga seasoning. She also got me these two leaf. One is bitter leaf and one is banga leaf. She said when I use that leaf, it will taste like the robo kind of banga. Then I added fish. So my fish does not scatter. My fish is always the last I add, and my banga soup is ready. If you want to see a full video of how I make my banga soup, you can always go and check my Instagram. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to subscribe, stick to my channel. Toodles.